hopefully my voice sounds clear enough today. It's been a while since I've streamed, and I'm gonna stream an entire game today. If I just switch over the overlay, just bear with me. I should be able to read chat and everything as well, because I do have a second screen today. And this will be uploaded to my YouTube channel as well, so feel free to comment or whatever. I'll try and interact as and when I can. If I just move this window back into my second screen here. Perfect. And we can start. So, I'm gonna play Wonderboy. I haven't played this in years, and I really love this game. It's a lot of fun. I remember it being hard, but maybe not as hard as most games. It's definitely easier than some. Now if I can just get past the first screen here. There we go. It's been a while since there's not a whole load I can remember aside maybe Sonic that I've played on the Master System. So I'm gonna I won't read text. There's not a lot of it in this game, and I'm aware there's a Genesis version, and I did buy it on Steam lately, and I started playing it, and I thought to myself, this isn't the version I remember. And it turned out I actually own the Master System version, so as a result of that, a lot of the levels and stuff were different. So I don't think I've finished this game as much as I'd like to. I think the last time I finished this game was God knows. I was probably still a kid when I finished this game. I mean, the hitboxes in this game are iffy as hell. You can't, if that makes sense, you can't spam the sword. You can't mash, otherwise you get hit a lot. And there's like a sort of rhythm you gotta find, and then hopefully I'll warm up to that. But the Genesis version has way better hitbox here and there. So we've got these little guys. They're so easy in the Genesis version, but yeah, if I don't spam, it seems to be totally fine. Yeah, there's a hit there. I suppose I won't worry too much though, because they're not that strong. I can literally just jump over them. I kind of want the gold though. But I might wait till I get to the next screen and then worry about gold. Oops. I kind of don't want a game over right away. That would be the worst thing. That'd be the most embarrassing thing. Yeah, please. Yeah, I don't want to die, thanks. So, the Genesis version has battery saving, but this game has passwords, and you actually had to write down the passwords, and they were this long. The only reason for that is because this game, or the Master System, doesn't actually have a battery system, so it's just giving you like a to the place you were before, and that did not go well. These guys are a bit easier because I can, if I get the controls right, there we go. If I just like slash slowly, they seem to not run into me. Because if you just spam, they'll just run into you somehow. Don't know how that works, but there seems to be some kind of lag on the Master System inputs at least. Oops. Freeze. So, I'm not sure. So there's a shop here, we've got 2 items. We got the leather armor for 30. You know what, I'll get that first. No, I don't wanna, I wanna buy it, I wanna buy it, I wanna buy it. There's only 2 buttons. And I press, I have a 50-50 chance of hitting the right button and I hit the wrong one. It's great. And do you want a password? So I say yes, and what I'll just do to save me like resetting, I'm just gonna save state, so then I don't have to type in a password when I start the game again, because that's gonna take forever. But I don't wanna spam save state. That'd be terrible. This game ain't all that hard, except for one part that I'll mention when I get there. I really don't like. But for the most part, this game's quite forgiving. At least I remember it being forgiving. I've only finished this game once, so I honestly couldn't tell you how difficult I remember the end being, at least. This is probably the most boring part of the game, in my opinion. Because a game nowadays should definitely grab your attention the moment it comes out, but mushrooms. You know, I could make good use of my time, and what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna go talk to this NPC here. Just gonna say, I'm Sonia, our village is under the attack. Under the attack is under the attack. Under the attack. Please see Queen Eleonora and help her. Stand between 2 statues and look up. You'll find yourself standing in front of her. Okay. So I said I wasn't gonna read and I just did, so slap me please. You know what, there isn't a lot of text, and I don't think it's gonna hurt that much. It's like when I was playing the Genesis version 2, the music didn't stick out as much as this game. Isn't that so weird? Like, this game's really kind of the inferior version of the game, and because it was the first one I played, it left like an imprint on me. So I like this version. That's such a silly thing, but it's true. So I gotta go back in here again if I remember rightly. So if you don't talk to this woman, what will happen is the ocarina won't actually be in the dungeon that I'm about to go into. So I'll literally just waste my time walking there, and I'll have to walk back. So I don't really want to be doing that. Not at all. So let's get some of this, whatever this is. 50. So we now have armor. Did I ever equip the armor? I didn't, did I? I fucking didn't. As a shield. The shield is useful. It's more useful in this version than the Genesis version. It just does not work for me at all in the Genesis version. You know, I'm glad this NPC doesn't care if I don't actually have 10 gold coins to heal, because that's something I need right now. I'm gonna have so much gold later. I have so much gold later, but right now... I get hit as soon as I leave the house. I'm not in sync with the music at all. Not at all. Okay, I'll stop doing that now. And I think this is just a regular item shop. It has some shoes. 30. I'll come back for those. So I'm gonna go to the next area. We're gonna use the ocarina. Oh wait, no, I can't use the ocarina. Wait, no. Fuck, what am I even doing? I do need the ocarina first. I need the ocarina first. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to even be doing. So this is the cave. In Genesis version, you could take a fairy with you. I don't know what she did. She seemed to, like, grab on the mushrooms, but she didn't seem to slow them down or anything. Maybe after this is all said and done and I've got time left, I'll play the Genesis version and show you how different it was. One day maybe I'll finish that one too. There's just mushrooms here. Enemies respawn back very, very, very quickly. I'm actually like, on the original console it lags here too. Pretty badly optimized on that particular part. The one thing I don't want to do is die going back. That's something I did before and it was awful. It was so fucking awful. It's like you come all that way and then you go back. And then you have to just go back and get the ocarina again when you game over. It's really quite bad. So by doing that, I actually passively gained enough gold to get those shoes, so I didn't need to grind at all. I actually made some progress. And most of the time... So I can just go in here right now. I'll get the shoes. I'm not gonna get the potion yet. I'll get the potion when I'm going back, because I believe potions are automatically used. And I don't want it used yet, because I'm low on health, and that would be a total waste. Come on. So let's heal. I believe this version of the game also doesn't immediately game over you if you die, so I might not need to even save state after all. Because, as much as I hate typing in passwords, I don't think I'm ever gonna need to. Did I ever get... I didn't get the shoes. No, I did get the shoes, but I didn't get the potion. So let's get that. Nice. Oh, I always do that. I always press the wrong button. There we go. It's one of the two. So we got the shoes now. I think they make us move slightly faster. It's way more noticeable in the Genesis Mega Drive version. So just make sure, the one thing that's very easy to do is just spam, and it seems if you spam, they'll just run into you and you'll get damaged, so it's not worth it. There we go. So there's those. So, did I see that? You know what I fucking didn't do. I know what I fucking didn't do. God damn it! I'll just take damage. Well, something I didn't do, I remember if I don't do it, it won't let me get past it, is I've got to go in here. I gotta see this lady again. And I actually have to show her the ocarina, otherwise you'll get to that little stand by the door and it'll just say, oh, I can't play this very well. So the commands are pretty similar to the Genesis version. The only real difference is the keys you press. So the Master System literally only has 2 keys. So then it has to use the up key for the last one. So finally we can actually make some progress. I am amazed. It'll be over soon. So, one thing I would have kind of liked for this game, but I think would have been kind of broken, is if you could like actually use your shield to block attacks, but I guess that's asking too much, and it'd probably make it too easy. I don't know. Holding a sword and shield like this kind of makes me feel Dark Soulsy all of a sudden. Right, there we go, and we're here. So, something I probably should have done earlier, but we're gonna equip that ocarina. And that's the first one done. Nearly forgot what key I was supposed to be pressing. It's only 2 keys. I'm getting it wrong every time. That's the next one. I am not a musician. I'm just reading keys off of a sheet. I should have actually named this Twitch stream Ocarina of Time. So I got a heart case. And the heart, I believe the Genesis version only gives you the heart case. Which is a bit mean. And that one's done. So, I believe this might be a boss door. Let me just check. Because if it is, I need to do this. So, Mushroom Spirit is okay. He literally does like 2 movements there, and then he'll like charge forward. You can literally just like, if you like push yourself just close enough, you should be able to hit him. There, like that. You literally don't even need to move. I was thinking about using my Firestorm, and I just figured that this is just easier. I don't take any damage, and he doesn't do much else besides this, really. Yeah, the Mega Drive version, the Sega Genesis version, is much more challenging. This is kind of a joke. If this goes on for much longer, I'll probably just go ahead and attack him, but... in terms of, like, health and stuff, I don't remember how much he has, but I know he has a lot. Yeah, let's... yeah, if I get the right look... yeah, I got it now. I got the pixels. I'm learning. A bit close. I just figured I'd actually do something rather than boring you by standing in one place. And he's dead. I could have done a no damage run of that, but that would have been boring as hell. That would have been the most boring thing of the year. There we go. Yeah, I could have taken no damage, but I don't want to be there forever. And all the mushrooms are now gone. So, we're pretty much done here. I do want to heal up very quickly first, before I go on, because I have no idea why, but the next dungeon I find very annoying. And I think it's more annoying than maybe except for the last dungeon. And I don't know why it's so annoying in this version of the game, because it's easy in the Mega Drive version. I don't believe I need to see this lady again, actually. All she'll say is, oh, you can keep your ocarina. There you go, thank you. And we can now take this tree over here. For some reason it has a giant hole in it now. Rectangular hole. And it takes us straight into this dungeon. I hate this dungeon with a passion. And it's because of those blue bats, which I originally thought were like bearded monkeys with tiny heads. But apparently they're just big-headed bats with huge eyes. Because Japan. And they do that to you. And it's very hard to avoid it, at least in this version of the game. You kind of have to like tease your way back a bit, but it's... I feel like I press the... It makes you press the controls like way too quickly and tight for it to be consistent. Can't believe I'm actually doing this. Because they respawn right behind you too, so you could, if you take too long doing that, they can literally combo you down. Yeah, I took a few hits, but I think I'm doing okay. I've done worse on that particular part. And if you want, you can actually farm hearts from those guys, but I won't be doing that. I usually have less health when I get to this part. And I kind of need to wait for these guys to finish spawning, because not only I lag, but they also get in the way of that bat too. So I just need to... I think they spawn about 3 or 4 times. And I got hit anyway. Those ones actually won't hit you because the water's a bit deep. And hopefully I can survive this next part without dying, because I'm going to be disappointed if I do. So there's a knight here, and as long as you don't spam the button, he shouldn't damage you. He'll probably damage me like 1 or 2 times, but the key is to not spam, because it just won't work. There we go. I didn't even take any damage. So, in my opinion, I think that's one of the worst dungeons in the game done. So... I think it's just annoying because I take so much damage in there just because of those bats. And that's it, really. Against monsters. Why don't you stop by the villager lily pad? And that's where we've got to go next. A strange way to access that town, actually. Always got confused why it was where it was anyway. Oh, there is actually a inn here. I think it's an inn. I won't use it right now though, because I think I can get past this first part without the heals. 250. Well, I'm certainly going to regret it if I die. I'm going to definitely kick myself if I die, but... Gotta challenge myself. So I don't remember what this door's for. I don't remember what that door is for at all. I believe it's like a weapon shop you access late in the game, but... I've just completely forgotten. That's what's gonna make this game, playing this game today, quite interesting, because I don't remember a lot about the end half of the game. It's been 10 years, I think. these guys, I like the bats, but there's fewer of them, so I'm not so bad with them. And that one gave a heart, so I can't hate those guys. And there'd be ladder shoes here if you're playing the Genesis version that you could equip and make you go faster, but we don't have those. There's a lot of stuff missing from this game, actually. Makes me actually want to go and play that at some point. Maybe not right away. I need to get good at it first. And these guys are too high, so they won't hit me at all. Happy face. Oops. Am I missing some shoes? I think I'm missing some shoes. Might be missing an item. Or I might not be able to jump. I don't know. I'm gonna go check, I think. This might happen a lot as I'm trying to remember shit. Oh, come on. Come on! There we go. As I'm trying to remember shit. In before I do die here. There's literally a town right here. There's probably gonna be no shoes. No, I've done this for nothing. I literally just ran like the first few areas of this game earlier to make sure I knew what I was doing. Still forgotten. I'm great. Oh, one more ghost. Killed him. Come on, platform. Don't fail me now. Yeah, there we go. Any more enemies? No. Good. Good. I was worried about that. You know what? I think I am gonna take that in. Because I don't remember there being any more shoes. Unless I didn't equip my... Pretty sure I equipped my shoes, didn't I? I'm gonna kick myself if I didn't. Oh, I did. Let's just check in here, because I didn't look in here yet. It's absolutely nothing. Nothing. Oh, I think she sold a potion. And I don't need one right now because I already have one. I kind of don't want to trigger that now either because I'm close to doing that. So there's no shoes? I guess I'm fine then. I guess I just sucked at that jump. It's my password. I'm gonna be typing that in. I'm not gonna be typing that in. I'd literally be there a whole night trying to do that. I wonder if anyone remembers King's Bounty. It was not the new King's Bounty, the King's Bounty on the Mega Drive. I really enjoyed that game, but that game had a huge password system. A password system much longer than this game anyway. It kind of played like Heroes of Might and Magic. In fact, I think the engine was the same. What kind of hitbox was that? I'm gonna have to look that up, if King's Bounty was made by 3DO. Yeah, King's Bounty, another fantastic game on the Genesis. Just very, very difficult. I never got very far in it either. Yeah, it's supposed to find like relics or something, and I think there was one time I had a good run, and I went through about 2 maps, and then I died to like dragons or something. It played like a watered down Heroes of Might and Magic game. So how the fuck did I There we go. What the hell was that? Oh, now I'm lagging. And it's not my computer. This is actually how the Master System emulated. I can vouch for it. I still have this game. I still have the cartridge to this game and the Master System. If they're working, I don't remember. Okay, we're right at the town now, so those ghosts aren't gonna cause me a problem. So we're in the lily pad village, and they're all dwarves. They're gonna dig a hole or something. So there's some shield magic there. I don't need that. But I'd like the armor though. And it's 800 gold. Right, so next area. Something there's this part in this game, in this particular version of this game, really confused me. So you have to find a child out in the swamp, and I never understood this. I never understood the trigger for it, because there's no child in this version of the game. There's no dwarf child, because the dwarf child was a companion too, and he would join you for the next dungeon. But here, he's not here. At least I don't think he's here. So once you get past this, there's this one guy. He has a lot of health compared to the others. And he just ends up running into me. And he turns into whatever the fuck that is. What is that? That always weirded me out when I was a kid. I have no idea what that is. Is it like a... Was he squashed into a cube? Is he wearing pants? I don't even know, but there's no kid. That certainly doesn't look like a dwarf child to me, if that's what that is. I'm pretty sure it just came out of that dude. This is kind of hit and miss whether this lets me on or not. There we go. So yeah, those guys have 3 health, but that one there had like 5, and then he turned into a cube. A cube that like moves really fast when you touch it. Always weirded me out. Never understood what that was. Almost feels like it's worth it just to look that kind of shit up, but then I think, why am I wasting my life? Why am I wasting my life playing this game? Because I enjoy it. So we got his imaginary child now. And now because I saved his imaginary child, he wants me to see Poseidon. But I need a trident. And to get the trident, I need to go into this dungeon over here. So now this door's just magically open. Let's wait for the border to pass. Come on, skull. Whoa, what the hell's going on with the frame rate? Ah! Curse you, Master System. Yeah, this particular version of the game, it's a bit funny on the optimization. Feels like a bootleg game at some moments. I played this level in the Genesis version, and I absolutely hated this level. There was a lot more to it, though. It was more interesting. It had, at the beginning of the level, it had a light mechanic. I thought I screwed up because I didn't bring a lamp in. I literally went into Zelda mode thinking, oh, maybe I have to go back and get a lamp. But no, there was like a switch or something. And it opened a doorway. That was right here, actually. But it's not here in this version. Ah, there was no way I was outrunning that. And why did I choose to get in front of it? I don't even know. Just one of those things. So these little heads, they're not too bad to get past. You have to time it differently depending on what version you're playing. And there would be skeletons here, but there's none here. Oh yeah, there's a chest here. What does it have in? It's a heart container. Elixir in the other version, I believe. What? I don't know if the Genesis version was harder because of, like the thing with the Lion King game, where they made it artificially harder, so, people who were renting the game would have to re-rent it or buy the game. Oh. I knew that was there. Frame rate. So I believe over here is a set of hearts. Very generous with those. I always get worried that those things are gonna somehow hit me. Good god. Game. Frame rate. Oh, we're straight on the boss. I always forget about this. But the boss in the Mega Drive version is absolutely infuriating. There's so much lag as well that you can't hear the hit sounds sometimes. But you can literally face tank them. They're that easy. They're that easy. Could not do that in the Genesis version. I was like getting my ass kicked. I was like, wait a minute, why is this so hard? I don't remember this being so hard, and they actually made it challenging. So we've got the trident now. I love the trident. It's a great weapon. It's fun weapon. And let's take the quick way out, because last time I took the long way back. That was a bad idea. What I actually want to do now is head up. And I want to find some water. So I can be Aquaman. I feel sorry for the guy who only had 10 minutes of playing time and he had to spend 5 of those minutes typing in the damn password. So let's equip our trident. I'm gonna be going in here. Now, for whatever reason, it's not our armor that makes us sink into water. It's actually this trident. I don't know how that works, but apparently our armor makes us float. And it's so, full of air that we need the trident to weigh us down, or something like that. So we've got some just regular run-of-the-mill enemies here. Nothing that difficult. You definitely want to go here, otherwise you won't be able to progress. She'll take the ocarina off of you, and she'll tell you where to find this maiden's tear, mermaid's tear. It's actually hidden in an area out of reach. And the only way to get to it is to use this as a door. It's just there. Oh, come on. So, I believe I shouldn't be surfacing here, actually. Do it just here. No, not there either. Must be this one. No, not even that one. Not even. Thought I had it. Thought I had it. Really did. There's a clownfish there. Literally looks like a clown. Whoa! Can I not get under there? Guess I am on the wrong side. Hang on. Hang on, dude. I've got to go on the right side. I could have swore that it was not this side over here, but okay, let's just try it. There's a clownfish here, then I should be in the right place. Yep, there's one here. So these dudes are way harder in the Genesis version. They like spit fish at you and they pretty much wall hack. These ones, these are pretty trivial. So we've got a heart case. One thing is when you're swimming, you're moving in one direction and you can't stop. So I tend to accidentally run into stuff when I don't mean to. Yeah. The vertical scrolling in this game is a bit weird. It's a bit strange. So legendary hero. Go find the Elder Dragon beyond the pyramid. So we've got the Oasis shoes, the desert boots. So I gotta leave him alone now. I think the smart thing for me to do here is to go to my magic and actually use that return spell. If I can remember how to use it. There we go. So we've got to go to the desert now, which is this way. But first I'm gonna heal. Nearly pressed the wrong button. I had to think for about 2 seconds what I was pressing. So let's go ahead and equip the desert boots. I'm gonna keep the spear. I like the range on it, even though I have less defense. I'll keep it for now. Might end up changing it when I fight the next boss. So I've got scorpions. They're not that hard. They shoot balls. They shoot balls of fire, but most of the time they don't. usually worry about the damage I take. I'm gonna literally walk on some health soon, so I'm not worried about health either. And this pit has Quake in it. I don't want Quake, so I'm gonna leave that alone. The next hole I do want to jump into. So there's one of these annoying bats here. I really hate these dudes with a passion. No, 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 no. Well, you know what? I'll start down here. I'll start down here. We'll start here. I don't want to start here first, but may as well now. I believe it just means I get the health in the wrong order, but who cares? Never mind, I got the empty heart case then. That's not the worst thing ever. Those little jelly things, they're not nearly as bad as they are in the other version because they don't shoot things at you. Oh! Let's actually get back up. But yeah, those bats have to be my nemesis in this game. I can't see shit now. There we go. I just hate these guys so much. So there's a shield spell. I might save that to the end of the game, maybe. And I nearly fell in again. So is there anything in here? I don't remember. This is where the health is. Yes, that's where the health is. Ah, bat, we meet again. But I can ignore that one on the end there now, so happy days. No, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. No, 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 no. Oh god. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to press jump and up to climb, but I'm pressing up on the door and it's making me leave, so I had to move away from the door just a little bit to actually get that. There's quite a bit of climbing here, and falling is quite bad, so you don't want to screw up. So I actually want to start from this side, I believe. And I forgot there were spikes there, of course. Some more health. So this level gives me way too much health, I believe. I think it's okay though, because there's some areas do get quite difficult. I want to do something quick before I forget, is actually equip Firestorm right now, because I'm going to need it. So if I hold here, I'll actually land here and get this item, which is another heart case. So now I'm on full hearts now, pretty much. Oh, okay, you hit me. Hit me. I'll just jump over this dude, no biggie. Okay, so it's boss time. I am going to see if I can... I don't think I can equip potions in this version. Or maybe I can. Seems like I can. I might change back to the good old sword and board. That should help. So you gotta hit his head, but I like using Firestorm here, it makes the fight a lot easier. I'm already at Firestorm. What your shield will actually do, it will block the fire. And he seems, you know what? Now I watch this, watch him attacking me, he has the same move pattern as the mushroom. But I can't just slash anymore because you have to hit his head. So maybe if I put myself about here, I can hit him on the head. Because I'm not taking any damage. Maybe a little bit further back. So that's too close. Yeah, I'm hitting him there. I'm hitting him there. Maybe I should just rush him. No. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, he's dead. Okay, that was fine. That was perfectly fine. Don't really like slaying dragons, but had to be done, I guess. Hey! We got the Sacred Flame. We got Thunder. Never really used much of the Thunder spell. Not sure what it does.